Now I'm going to share is step 2 invitation. But I share the invitation skill. Before I share the invitation skill, I just share what you need to do before you invite them. Okay, so you must know the one of the concept before you invite them. So this concept called FORM. F stand for family, O stand for occupation, R stand for recreation, M stand for message. So what you need to do is FORM. What you need to understand their situation is about family, occupation, recreation. Okay, let's see they have some problem or trouble or some needs in family situation or their occupation or their recreation. So if they need something different or quick their problem or anything they want to know or they want to find, you can message them the opportunity or our MV tool to them. Take an example. So once you FORM them means you chit chat or chatting with them, you will chat related that FOR. Okay, don't check like Q&A, right? Like occupation. What are your occupation currently? Or he said blah blah blah. And how much is your salary? Blah blah blah. Or where you work? Blah blah blah. Don't Q&A. Just add back how you chit chat with your friend with naturally. Okay, don't too purposely. Just you want to concern their current situation is what situation only. Okay, so let's say example. Let's say you just chit chat until their occupation, like they say, hey, how's your work now? Or it's good, and they will say something. Yeah, I wish to fire my boss. I want to quit my job, but I cannot. I if I quit the job, I don't have a new job, and I can sustain and I can survive. So I forced to stay in the bad environment of the bad company. No other way. So you know this is what they did. So you only message them that you have every tool to help them to quit their job. But remember, it's 1+1, 2. Okay, doesn't mean they choose here is need to quit their current job. Uh, it's a wrong thinking of this. You need to maintain their current job to survive and use part time to build this every tool, okay, to some standard or some income. Then only decide that they want to quit their job and turn to here to be full time or not. Remember, you just advise them and let them to make any decision. So don't start with full time in every. Please start in part time. Okay. So this is our culture, our mindset in ECBI. So this means FORM. So don't question directly or don't make it like Q&A, something like that. You need to take care or concern about their situation of let's see they have any negative thing or any help needed from others or you, then you just message them. Okay. Recreation means their hobby. Yeah? Okay. So any further, please refer to your outline of this, or you attend the offline courses from ECBI. That's been ESP, Entrepreneur Success Program. The trainer will teach the FORM concept in ESP course also. Okay, so this is what you need to do or what you need to learn before invitation. Then now we are going to invitation. Okay, how you do the invitation. The first point I want to share is face-to-face is the most effective in a lot of ways. Okay, I mean face-to-face invite the effectiveness is the highest one. Okay, the second high effective one is call, invitation by call. Okay, the lowest effectiveness is social media by message or I tapping to you and you reply me in social apps like WhatsApp, WeChat, or anything. Okay, the sequence is face to face is the most highest effectiveness and the lowest effectiveness is social media. But I know now everyone is used to reply or invite by social media, but you need to accept that the effectiveness is lowest one. If you can improve your invitation to call or even face-to-face is better. But social media is okay too, but you need to accept this is the lowest effectiveness. So you need a lot of the chat, a lot of the conversation, then you only get a few of the reply or something like that, because they can think, they can wait, or they can overlook your message. A lot of things can happen, but call, they cannot direct, they don't have time to think. They will accept your invitation. Most likely they will accept your invitation. So you try to do judgment by yourself. If you want to start by social media is cool, it's okay, no problem at all. But you try to improve it into call invite or face-to-face invite. Okay, sometimes face-to-face invite is hard too. You have the faith to meet each other, then you just invite directly in face-to-face. If not, you can use call. Okay, if you want to build relationship or you want to invite by social media, so you need to accept the effective is the lowest one, but it's still it still count as effective. Okay, but it's lowest one between face-to-face call and social media. This is the first point. The second point is invite them to center meeting and house meeting. This is offline meeting. We have a lot of meeting in different state. Please refer to your upline, which state held in which location. Okay, so invite them to center meeting and house meeting is the effectiveness one. The second one is invite them to table talk. Okay, table talk means you invite them to table talk means meet outside instead of the center meeting and house meeting. So you invite them to center meeting and house meeting to see the OPP or products demo, is up to you. Then solve the solution. If you want to communicate, is tabletop is most effectiveness, okay, because you can communicate. But center meeting and house meeting is see environment, and you can introduce some leader to your prospect and understand more further about this business. So don't forget, you still can invite them to center meeting and house meeting to feel the environment instead of tabletop. Okay. The third one is invite marketing plan for employee and products for boss. Why? I just sharing to you that previously, and the list part there. So employee, because employee needs some income, so you just invite them for marketing plan. Boss, why we need to invite by products first? Because boss is already mostly of the boss is already financial is very high already, right? So they don't need extra income. So we share the luxury or premium products to them, what they need for the current situation. Okay. So after product sharing, then you just replace an OPP to the boss. That let them understand Amway business totally, and don't let them to misunderstanding by hurt by others, hurt by non-professional. Okay, don't make this solution. You need to provide them the proper knowledge, the professional information. Okay, the fourth one is follow invitation, copy paste syllabus, include handle objection sentence. English and Chinese version available. Get from your active upline now. Okay, here you can click the Google Drive link, and it's under syllabus template. Okay, under syllabus template, then you search the topic is like invitation, copy paste syllabus. It have Chinese and English. So just choose the language that you want. Okay. So first of all, you need to know the concept of the Amway between Amway and CVI. So Philips, Sharp, BAM, Crocodile, F, Dreamland, Nutrilite, Artistry, Glister, SX, and 450 plus products is partnership with Amway. Okay, we are partnership with Amway too. So between us and other brands is Amway. So Amway is our supplier, and supplier supply the products to us. Then we supply the products to market, and we earn money. This is the concept you need to know. So we not under Amway. Amway is not under us. Let's say McDonald and Coke. Okay, McDonald and Coke. McDonald is CBI, Coke is Amway, something like that. Because Coke is supplier to supply Coca-Cola to McDonald. McDonald sell to the market and earn the money. Okay, the example is like this. So McDonald is not under Coke. Okay, let's say the another brand is Switch. Switch is selling Apple products, right? Okay, Apple is supplier. Switch is company, our company. Then Apple supply the Apple products to Switch. Switch send to market and earn money. Okay, Switch is more famous in Penang. I think in KL it's called Machine or some other brand that sell products and authorized dealer from Apple. Okay, this is the concept that we need to know as a professional knowledge and information. Okay, try to deliver this concept to your prospect or your friend or your relative that they do know about the real Amway and our relationship as our business partner. Okay, this is the first concept you need to know. Okay, the first one, we are not under Amway, but Amway is only one of our supplier. So you listen the plan first, then I only tell you the difference of CBI and Amway. Tell your prospect about this when meet before of OPP of our house meeting and center meeting on the day. So you need to let them know we are not under Amway first. Remember, we really are not under Amway, but Amway is one of our supplier. Okay, so you listen the plan first, then I only tell you the difference of CBI and Amway. So this is the offline OPP when you bring them to a house meeting and center meeting. The second point is they will ask you, what is the difference of the Amway and CBI and Amway? So this is two example answer. The A is half of the 450 plus products is Amway products and other half not. Okay, well, which product is included in not is Philips, Sharp, Bum, Crocodile, F. That all of brand is not Amway, but is partnered with Amway. Okay, but our CBI is under business education. So we educate people how to do this business with healthy way, with professional way. Okay, we still using Amway platform and system, but you register directly in Amway by yourself, you will without any education school. You will do it yourself, SOP, and you never have a cost of this. Agree? Okay, if you register through us, you will have an excellent business education school. You will have a complete SOP, complete step when you are beginner. You just follow the step tightly and you will become a platinum, means earn around 5K to 8K per month in 1 year, between 1 year to 2 years. If you work it hard, work it seriously. This is our SOP. I will give you a guarantee and let you increase your confidence. If you want to know about this SOP, about the background of the 8 golden keys, you can refer back to the 8 golden keys basic video. Okay, so refer to your upline, where is the file. So the third point is the one of the handle objection of the invitation syllabus. They have one of the handle objection is say Amway, if you have Amway member, you will conflict, okay? But if you handle objection with that answer, you take the example answer, they ask you why you say Amway member will conflict, then you say because you are already under other group, so we can touch anymore. Okay, so refer to the invitation syllabus. Then they have a lot. There have a lot of the handle objection, and how you use the invitation skill is also in the invitation copy paste syllabus. Okay. So all of this is because all of this purpose is need to make curiosity to them. Okay, we don't like them because we are just saying the real. If you don't believe this real, it's because you don't understand enough for the Amway business. So please, please, please refer to your upline. Why we need to explain like this? This is we already understand, so we know the concept of this. If you don't understand, if you feel this is something like live people is like that, it's because you don't understand yet. Okay, so please make sure you understand the whole concept, because I'm doing business since 18 until now. So what I deliver the concept to you is totally in business, traditional business way. Okay, this is what I know and what I can deliver the knowledge to you. So others is others, us is us, we is we. So we are different minded, different concept. Others I don't know is professional or not, but I make sure here is a professional group. So please listen to us. Okay. If you don't understand, please make sure make sure you understand this concept. Okay, so the purpose of all of this is make curiosity to let them to know further understand about the business. Okay, the fifth one, not everyone total understand what is Amway. So don't mention Amway, just mention CVI will do. Because if you mention Amway, everyone know what is Amway, but they don't understand what is Amway. Okay, so don't mention Amway. If you mention Amway, they will use their intelligence, but it's a wrong intelligence because they don't understand totally about Amway. So they will judge by their self, by their mindset, without any professional information. So you just mentioned the CVI as I shared to you previously. CVI is our education school and Amway is our supplier. This concept, please deliver to them to let them more understand for the professional information. Then you can let them understand more through more about the Amway business through OPP book. Okay. The sixth one is every last message is a question, and don't make it full stop. So every invitation of you or FORM of you, please make it question. Okay, don't make it full stop because you are the leader of the conversation. If you full stop, I think most likely opponent or opposite, your prospect will be full stop too, and they will never reply. So do your best with every end message is by a question. Okay, like he asks you what is your name, and I say Alvin full stop, and maybe he will not reply you or he will never ask you again. You can say Alvin full stop, and the second one is where you from, where you stay. It's a question again. So don't let the chain break. You just continue the chain. Don't break the chain. Okay. The point number 7. Okay, very clear for appointment date, time to time, and venue set by you first. Okay, until you can set the appointment. So you want to set the very clear appointment date. Okay, time to time, like 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., something like that. 2 hours per appointment. And venue set by you first. Okay, you set first. You no need to ask them, oh, where you want, what, something like that. You just give them a few options, like you want this place or this place, or you want that place or this place, or you can set it directly. Or if you're okay, then we meet on 24th of June, 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. at ABC place. Something like that. You need to set by you first. Then you only continue to discuss it until you guys confirm the date, time, and venue. Okay. The number 8, if they're not sure for the appointment date, time, venue, then you may set first. Then say, oh yeah, see first lah, I think first lah. Then you may set first. You set first, then ask them, inform you if they can make it. Okay. Why you want to do this? Because you need to set the appointment in your calendar first. If not, the chain will be break. You forget, and the prospect will be forget. And this case is never remember again, never happen again. So you must slot in calendar first. Then tell them if you cannot make it, it's okay. We just adjust until you can. But we try to set the date first. It doesn't mean you need to attend, but set this date time value is to remind us. Okay, so you set first properly. They will absent for the appointment or forget for the appointment, but don't upset. So just keep the appointment, keep adjust the appointment until they can make it. Okay, so this is one of the strategy. This will train your EQ and your LQ as well. The point of 9 is choose a quiet place to present. Okay, so the quiet place is don't as I know, you don't choose McDonald's because McDonald's is very noisy when lunch or dinner or something like that. So you want to choose a quiet place that less crowd, less customer to present your OPP as quiet as you can. Okay, so you need to know which place is quiet around your home or around your area. Okay, the point number 10 is don't OPP in phone. Make it short for invitation. Okay, around 3 minutes per call. If you do invitation, not in social media, yeah, social media in 3 minutes, impossible case. If you invite prospect by call, is try to make it 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, they still asking you for further information. You just tell them, we just I only can deliver the full message or full information through face-to-face because I don't have slide, I don't have book, I cannot present to you properly. So hope so we can face-to-face. I will deliver the full information message to you, deliver full information to you. Okay, make it short for invitation. So let them have a curiosity, and they will listen to you when you face-to-face. Okay, but don't OPP in phone because you don't have any book to show them, don't have any slide to show them, they don't have the visualize for that. So it's hard to imagine. So please OPP need to buy phone. Don't OPP in phone. It's need to face. Even you online, Zoom is also face-to-face, or you can OPP in real face-to-face in cafe or table talk, something like that. Okay. Then okay, reminder for appointment date before a day. No reply, then try to call once. Okay, you need to remind them before a day. See you tomorrow. Sometimes some place. See you tomorrow. What time? Where? Okay, remind them. And if they no reply, they tomorrow they no reply again. Then you try to call once. Don't call like twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. This is very hated action. Okay, you will hit by your prospect. Don't do that. Don't like chase them, chase call. Okay, chasing call. Okay, just one. If once they don't reply, it's okay. We just reschedule again. Okay, just like the people who selling coffee. Okay, who selling coffee, we need to learn their spirit. You know what is their spirit? Their spirit is, I will waiting you until a day that you really need coffee. Okay, I don't scared you never buy from me. I just will wait until a day that you need coffee. This is the spirit of the coffee guys, coffee seller. We need to learn the spirit of them. Okay, just adjust until they can make it. So need to train your EQ and your LQ. Okay, this is the example of the invitation. So we go back to the invitation syllabus. Okay, as I say, is from the Google Drive, and under syllabus template, and search invitation copy paste syllabus, and this is speak by English, so we go for English language. So invitation, copy paste labels. The first sentence you will see friends start with FORM, then continue with fourth sentence. So the FORM means chit chat and try to understand their current situation with family, occupation, or recreation. Then message them we have the such very very good tool to sharing to you. Then continue with fourth sentence. Okay. Then stranger start with first sentence is following sentence. So the down there is stranger start with first sentence. So what is first sentence? The hi, my name is Alvin. Until do you mind to intro? This is first sentence. You need to copy paste, but please change the content inside into your profile. Okay, so don't copy paste the exactly one, yeah? Because you're not Alvin. So no matter what he reply or she reply, you just reply their question first, then you just continue the second sentence. Okay, continue third sentence, continue fourth sentence. So the friend start from FORM, then continue fourth sentence. The fourth sentence is this: you do any part time, no matter they got do part time or not. You don't you just ignore yes or no, because yes or no you also need to start invite. This is the bridge to let you start invite with step one. Okay, the below fourth sentence is start invite step one. From actually I wish to find part-time partner until can I have your contact number. Okay, this whole sentence is step one. Okay, then if they give you a contact number, then you set the time. You have spot the star there, right? The reminder. Set the time, set the date, time, and venue directly if you get the contact number from step one, and no need to throw step two after that. Okay, so just follow the SOP. Then if they ask you what is the company name, then you just apply step two. My company is CVI Global. Until when you're free to meet, we discuss about it. Okay, this is invitation step one, step two. And they answer, they ask again, then you just copy paste a handle objection. This is the guideline or example of the handle objection. If they ask is that MA, then you just copy mention first. We are not under MA. Our company is CVI. MA is only one of our supplier. But do you is MA member now? Got conflict. Got conflict of our collaboration. This whole sentence you can copy paste to that. If they ask is that MA, is that MA? So the further information, further discussion, I already explained about this part just now. So you can, if you forget, you can reverse back to listen what I say just now. Okay. So if they, okay, here you need to take note. If they say they are a member, so you need to track again, because some people they don't know MA member need to renew per year. Okay. Once they didn't continue the renew or they didn't renew, means they can sign up anytime after that, because their member will be terminated if they didn't renew in a year. After a year, okay, sorry. So you need to track, ask them, if they say yes, you need to ask them, when is your last renew? Or when is your last renew? If they say, this month, or this month is definitely is already renewed, so you don't focus him anymore, so you just give it. If they say, 3 years ago or 4 years ago, means they already terminate their account, so they can sign again under your account if they reach. Okay. If you want to know exactly again, you can take their IC number to check in MA.my. Register here. You click register here and click until IC column. You type their IC number to check. If green, it means can sign up again. If red color is occupied, you cannot sign up them. Okay, this is another way. So another handle objection, like I'm not interested, I don't have time, I'm still don't understand, and take contact number. All the handle objection is here for your reference. Okay, all of these invitation you can change the words to become your taste, your your style. Okay, you can change any words. The question mark, the full stop, all you can change, because all of this is only a guideline when you don't have any direction to invite. So you can use this guideline to change or train until have your own style. Okay, once you copy paste to your downline, you can. Okay, so this all is your guideline. When you have your downline, you want to teach them about the invitation. Don't teach your own style. Teach this guideline to them and let them to create their own style. Okay. So the link below of the take contact number, you have see the link invitation for photo example. You click it, and the photo will show in the slide in here exactly. Okay, this is how I invite prospect. This is the sentence one. Okay, this is from Tan Tan apps. This is sentence one, and he say blah blah blah, and who are working in there. Nice to meet you. Then sentence two. Okay, where you from and stay. She or he, I forget it. She say from Sibabad, and I go to sentence four. Why sentence four? Because sentence three is what you work. He already mentioned what he worked or what she worked, so I can skip the sentence three to sentence four. Okay, you do any part time? No, and this is my extra sentence. You no need to follow. This is my own style, and this is step one. I start to invite. Okay, she already give me the number, and I keep in touch with WhatsApp, and I just keep in touch with WhatsApp and invite them. I invite her to come up to OPP. Okay, this is example one. This is example two. This already take. This is already have the number. So the example is sentence one. Okay, sentence two. The blah 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 blah. Sentence four. Why not sentence three? Because he already say this is he. He already say he studying hotel management. So I skip sentence three. Okay, blah 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 blah. So invitation step one. Okay, he asked me what is the job scope. So I just apply step two. Can I know if I join that what kind of job I will do? I will say I will explain to you face to face, and I invite them to our offline center meeting for OPP instead of table talk. Okay, so this is the example. If you want to see this example, can see in Google Drive as well. Okay, the link just now I mentioned. Okay, so you can OPP in tabletop, but don't forget you can bring them. If you don't know how to OPP, you can bring them to our center meeting or house meeting to let professional to help you OPP, and you can learn from them beside as well. Okay, until you master OPP, then you can OPP independently. Okay, to in tabletop. So you need to balance up to use the features or function of we have center meeting and house meeting. You can bring them to there. Okay, if not, you can tabletop to OPP with your upline or OPP alone. Okay, by yourself. Okay, this is what we need to know for the invitation. So the next one is please throw away your emotion when action. This is what we always happen in when we action. Scared, nervous, weird, angry, or emo. So please throw away your emotion when you action something. Okay, the first point is open pocket card and open pocket card concept. Okay, you know 52 cards is sure have 4 A's inside 52, right? Okay, so what is this concept? If you open 52 cards with emotional, so your speed must be very slow. When you open the first card, not ace, so you're very upset. So you're upset there and you say, I'm not going to open the second one because I'm sad. I'm very emotional now. I will need to rest a while. Okay, then 3 days later, you only open the second card. Now, second card is not ace again. Then your emotional again. Then you like this. Your speed is very very slow, right? If without emotional, you just open the first one. Oh, it's not ace. Never mind. I skip. I next. The second one. Oh, next. It's not ace again. I next. The third one is not ace again. Okay, never mind. Next until you have 4 ace in your card. Okay. So that means this must be have potential people or talented people in your name list. You must have this confidence. Okay, no zero in my experience. Every name list have their potential people inside there, hide in your name list, but you don't know which one is your potential or talented one, or who is need this business. You don't know, so you need to open card like you need to ask them or invite them to know to understand this business like open poker card concept, okay, without any emotional. So remember, don't think too much and just do it. Okay, the second point is you will meet many kind of human, especially in internet. Don't feel down or weird when you meet them. Okay, you will meet a lot of kind of human. Okay, especially internet. So please take note. Just focus your target, keep going, enjoy the journey, and all of this is the content of your success story. Remember all of this, and you share this content when you success, then your story will be more interesting. Okay, and thanks to Amway to let you make a lot of the human in internet. So your box is feel bigger because you know a lot of human in this world. Oh, actually got this kind of people I also don't know. Because of Amway, I make them that I know actually have this human in them in the world. So you need to appreciate Amway journey. So he will let your box, let your knowledge to increase a lot of increase a lot. Okay, let your box be bigger, to become bigger. So enjoy the journey, and all of this is the content of your success story. Keep the story to make your story interesting, to share in future, to inspire some people that same as you. Okay. The third point is action is easy, but emotional thinking is your obstacle in journey. As I say, throw away your emotional when action. You need time to improve all of this, so don't give up before this. I know this is very hard to train, but you need time. So try to train yourself to become a non-emotional person. So once you have this skill, not only in Amway, if you do any other things, you will be successful. Okay, because you train your EQ, okay, and LQ. If you want to know about LQ, please refer to your upline. What is LQ? Okay, it's called love quotient, and you can Google it as well. Okay, so all of this is step 2. Okay, step 2 have 4 content. The first one is 2.1 invitation copy paste syllabus, which I shared to you previously just now. There's invitation copy paste syllabus can be found in Google Drive syllabus template. Okay, English and Chinese is available, and 2.2 is 10 plus 1, 10 plus 3 plus 1, which we shortcut to pronounce is 1031. 1031 you can find it in golden key, 8 golden keys basic. Okay, 111 is also the function you can find it in 8 golden keys basic, and I would explain it for this sharing. You need to refer back to the basic course, 8 golden keys basic course, and 2.4 ABC rule. And it's also, I will explain it in here. Please refer to your upline, or you can refer back to the simple concept in 8 golden keys basic course. Okay, this is the step 2 you need to do. Okay, so upline cannot help you to proceed step 1 and step 2. Because step 1 and step 2 is need to complete by yourself. You need to proceed by your own, and upline will help you from step 3 onwards. Because we cannot go into your body and use your hand and use your voice to invite people, right? And who you know, who is in your network, upline is totally don't understand about your networks too. So you need to proceed step 1 and step 2 by yourself. And upline will help you from step 3 onwards. Okay, guideline of efficiency of 1031 is if you complete 1031, if you 1031 completed, if you create 3 appointments with date, time, and venue in a day, means you create 3 appointments in a day with the exactly date, time, and venue. That means your 1031 is complete, and you can rest and you can stop your work. Okay, then tomorrow and continue your 1031 again. Okay, as I say, if you want to know what is 1031, what is the function of the 1031, this is the first key of the 8 golden keys. So please refer back to the basic video or refer back to your upline. Okay.